thank you for tuning in to Breakfast Television as part of your morning routine. We're checking in with Michelle McDougall on the weather and traffic front in a couple minutes, but right now we're going to take a full look at the stories leading the headlines today. A 17-year-old Beaumont boy said to appear in court on terror-related charges this morning. Mounties arresting the teen back on March 19th. It's alleged that he was trying to leave Canada to join ISIL. His arrest comes after several other young Canadians fled overseas to join the militant group. The teenager faces 2 counts, one charge for trying to leave the country to participate in a terror group, another for trying to leave to commit a terror act. Well, the Metro LRT line, the 102nd Avenue Bridge, and now the new Walterdale Bridge, making for 3 major municipal construction projects facing serious delays. City staff confirming Wednesday that the replacement Walterdale will now open in the fall of 2016, a full year behind schedule. South Korean steelmaker was unable to meet the city's timeline. Councillor Scott McKean now calling for an audit looking into the delayed projects with contractors as those delays keep adding up.
Is there some fault on us as well? Are there lessons we need to learn? Is there some different way we need to look at the tendering process when we invite private contractors to bid on contracts like this?
Now, the Walterdale project does remain on budget as the contractor will pick up the cost tied to the delays. Meanwhile, the city is looking to make one of our city's most popular outdoor attractions even more appealing. An open house at City Hall Wednesday pitching a mechanized lift or funicular for the River Valley. The city is weighing 2 possible designs and locations. The idea itself has actually been around for years, but officials say the time is now to unlock the full potential of the beloved area.
It gives the everyday people access, not having to negotiate those big banks, because frankly right now one of the issues is that if you don't have a vehicle, if you don't have a car, sometimes you can't get down there. So this actually is quite close to one of the LRT stations downtown. Take it there, short walk into the mechanized system, down the slopes, and you don't have to negotiate those really tough slopes down there.
Now, if the city can get the funicular built by 2017, it'd only be on the hook for $500,000 of the $24 million price tag. Edmonton police say they had no choice but to shoot a pit bull when it attacked a canine officer Wednesday morning. The animal had to be put down. Police investigating reports of break-ins in northeast part of the city when police dog Viper was released to track down a suspect. Officers say the person who called in the complaint had left his door open, his dog getting out and attacking the police canine. Neighbors say the pit bull was actually a rescue dog and that the attack was out of character for the animal.
The lady is very upset, obviously. I mean, I would be too. It was a rescue dog in the first place, so now, you know, it's gone, and it's shooken up a few of the neighbors, for sure.
EPS says it will review to see if the officer followed protocol. Meanwhile, an 18-year-old was arrested and is being charged with break and enter and theft of a motor vehicle. While it's not likely to happen before the May 5th provincial election, a hearing on the issue of fixed election dates could have an impact on the results.
It could, for example, theoretically invalidate the election.
In a written decision released yesterday, a judge in the case ruled that there could still be a full hearing on the merits of the case. Lawyer Tom Engel says they are still collecting evidence for that hearing. He wanted a court order to prevent the government from holding an election, but forcing them to do it between March and May of 2016, which is the time period spelled out in Alberta's Election Act. Nate's petroleum engineering technology students are glancing into the future during their industry day. Almost 300 of them getting their hands on some massive equipment at the 10th annual event Wednesday. Since it all began, program chair says that there's been big changes in technology in the industry. Oil and gas companies demonstrating the latest equipment and talking to students about the future of the industry.
This is equipment that doesn't fit in a classroom, right? And so for us we're basically bringing industry to the students rather than taking our students to industry. And it's just something that in a classroom you cannot duplicate an experience like this.
Of course, plenty of questions remain about the near future of the industry, with the price of barrel of oil dropping 4% Wednesday. Well, Spruce Grove teen getting the thrill of a lifetime at Augusta.
Yes, sir.
13-year-old Ethan Couch got to caddy for Kevin Streelman in the Masters Par 3 tournament. Couch has an inoperable brain tumor. His dream, going to the Masters, becoming a reality thanks to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And as if that wasn't good enough, Michelle McDougall, Streelman won the Par 3 tournament, thus, by association, making Couch a Masters champion.